How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How do you know if you're dealing with a narcissist? That is the title of this video. One thing I'll tell you is this. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck. That is the test, one of the duck tests you can use. D-U-C-K, duck test that you can use. Now, the reason is because there are no physical blood tests to determine narcissism. But just by observing the traits, characteristics of a narcissist, then you can be able to know if these traits qualify for someone to be called a narcissist. Now, according to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, which therapists use as a guide, a person needs to exhibit only 55% of the identified characteristics to be diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. Now, let's ask ourselves, what is a narcissist? Again, a narcissist, these are individuals who show arrogance, who show entitlement, who show envy, exploitativeness, who lack empathy, who show self-importance, and much more. A narcissist is someone who is clinically diagnosed, was a clinically diagnosed personality disorder characterized by grandiosity, a need for admiration, a lack of empathy towards other people. Now, this is a narcissist. Now, what are the signs you need to observe to know if someone is dealing with a narcissist? Narcissists want to be the best. They want to be number one. They want to be right, to be the most right. They want to be the most skilled, the most competent, the most hardworking, the most handsome, the most beautiful. They want to do everything their way. They know everything. They own everything. They control everyone. They want that to control everyone. They want power, more power. That is one sign that you're dealing with a narcissist. They need constant attention. They need constant validation. They need constant praise, constant acknowledgement, constant recognition, constant reassurance, praise, adoration, validation. Now, narcissists, the other sign that you're dealing with a narcissist, they need everything to be perfect. They believe they should be perfect. They also believe that you should be perfect. They believe events and everything should happen exactly as expected. They believe life should play out exactly the way they envision it. Narcissists believe they are always right. Nothing can go wrong. They want and demand to be in control. They have this sense of entitlement. They think they should be in control of everything. They never want to be responsible unless everything goes their way. They will always blame you. They'll blame others. They'll never take responsibility or accountability on anything. Responsibility on someone else makes them feel good. If things go wrong, it has to be someone to be blamed, someone else to be blamed. This may help them to maintain their own facade of perfection. And again, if you want to know you're dealing with a narcissist, they hate boundaries, they lack boundaries. Because the narcissists believe that everything belongs to them. They believe that everyone thinks and feels the same as they do. They lack empathy. They have very little empathy, or they lack empathy. They lack this understanding of the nature of things. The narcissists perceive everything as a threat. They misread facial expressions, and they are biased towards interpreting facial expressions as negative. Now, when they make decisions, it is based on how they feel about something. They always look to something or someone outside themselves to solve their feelings and needs. They need constant validation and reassurance. The narcissist personality is split into good and bad parts. Any negative thoughts or behaviors are blamed on you or others. And on the other hand, the narcissist will take credit for everything that is positive and good. They hate criticism. Dare you criticize the narcissist, they'll swing into narcissistic rage. They're afraid of being ridiculed. They are afraid of being rejected. They're afraid of being wrong. They struggle to trust other people. They are always dealing with anxiety, and they project their anxiety onto those people who are closest to them. They express their anxiety to those to their closest loved ones. They'll even accuse them of being negative or unsupportive. Narcissists, remember, they're always right, according to themselves. They think they are geniuses. They are almost gods. But they have fragile egos. They are very insecure. They are not guilty because everything that goes wrong, it has to be someone else's fault. They'll blame others. And they cannot truly love anybody. They cannot connect emotionally with other people because they lack empathy. Because they have this inability to understand feelings. They have this constant need for self-protection. They lack this capability or this capacity to communicate or work as part of a team. Now, one thing about narcissism, narcissistic personality disorder, it's a complex condition. And there are various causes for narcissism or narcissistic personality disorder. Number one is genetics. Individuals with a family history of personality disorders, all right, will always pass it, all right? There will always be that in that family. Again, the other cause of narcissistic personality disorder may be about childhood. The experiences people have during childhood, if they underwent excessive overprotection or, excessive pampering or excessive criticism, it can contribute to the development of narcissistic traits. Again, society can be another cause of narcissism. And this is where there is a lot of competitiveness. And for you to be successful, there has to be a high degree of competitiveness. It encourages narcissistic traits. Then there's trauma. All right? When you experience trauma or emotional abuse, it can lead some people to develop narcissistic traits to protect themselves from emotional pain. Again, the other cause of narcissistic personality disorder may be psychological factors. And this is where people, when you're insecure, when you lack empathy, when you have a fragile self-esteem, it can help you contribute to the development of narcissistic traits as a defense mechanism. So, one thing about narcissists, there are many types of narcissists. But what I've discussed in this video are some of the qualities that touch on all those types of narcissism. Now, if you want to deal with a narcissist, the first step is to identify who a narcissist is. The first step is to know who a narcissist is. Because they say knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video.